one of the best ballparks you'll find in the sport, PNC Park in Pittsburgh. Today, the third and final game in this three-game series between the Cleveland Indians and the Pittsburgh Pirates. It's Pirates baseball next on the show. J.C. Cloney will do the pitching in Game 3 of the series. What do we need to know here, Danny?
Hey, this guy comes into this start, Matt, having lost 2 of his last 3 starts, so you know he wants to get off on the right foot in this one. One of the keys, getting outs early and establishing his off-speed pitch repertoire early on in this one. We'll see if he can do that in this one here today.
And that will bring in the former top prospect, Ahmed Rosario, as we run you the numbers to see the splits between July and August.
Fans, it's getting close to back-to-school time here at the ballpark. But there's still time to take in a few more games before that dreaded first bell rings. Individual seats are still available. Or why not pick up a 4 or 6 game mini plan? Perfect for those final few nights of summer vacation. Visit any stadium ticket window for ticket information.
Here's the first pitch to him. Underway now in the Sunday finale as the game's first pitch is taken for ball 1. And guys, as we take a look at the Pirates coming into this afternoon, they come in trying to rebound after a loss that snapped a modest 3-game winning streak.
Matty, we've seen some good baseball in the first 2 games that is set, and expect another close one here. Both of the first 2 games decided by 1 run.
You know, D-Roll, when you get in these series like this, when 1 run means so much, you like to be able to be the team to score first. But both these games have been very close, and it's going to boil down to who gets the big hits in the 7th, 8th, and 9th inning.
Jose Ramirez is next as he finds himself behind 0-1. And just a Chamber of Commerce afternoon for baseball. 82 degrees here at first pitch. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. On the ground to the right side. And he'll take it onto the bag himself. 2 gone now here in the first. Next up is number 26, and he's a strong candidate for Rookie of the Year honors. If he can avoid a collapse here in the final months, it's been a great first campaign in the big leagues for him so far. Now here's the pitch. And a fastball in the dirt that's taken for a ball. Hit out towards second. Fielded cleanly. Throw in the dirt, but a good scoop at first saves an error as this side is retired. Down in order go the Tribe. And now the Pirates will take their turn in a scoreless ball game. Tanner Tully starts the game on the mound for the 3rd and final game of the series. What's your take on him, Dan?
Hey, this guy's done a real good job on the year keeping the opponent's batting average down. Both righties and lefties coming into this one hitting under 250 against this guy. He's been good all season long.
Now at the plate here is Josh Harrison. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first. A called strike to the 35-year-old veteran. 0-1. So, fellas, this Indians ball club, as they begin play here this afternoon, they've had it going the last 10 games. They're 7-3 over that stretch, including a win last time out.
Hey, thanks, Matty. Hey, you know what, D-Roll? Try to get on a kind of a little mini winning streak here. Losing the first game of this series, winning game 2, and hopefully winning this series by pulling one out here today.
Yeah, Dan, they were able to shower that first loss off in the first game of this series and had a nice bounce-back game yesterday. Let's see if they can steal a series right here.
Now a moment here at PNC to take a look at the Pirates lineup card in this one. Thoughts, Dan? Who stands out?
Well, no doubt. I'm here to watch the dynamic play of Byron Buxton. His batting average is on the rise right now. And if you look at his last 10 games, you know why. He's hitting over 350 in that span. So he's found his groove. He's hitting just about everything right now.
And he's carrying a batting average of just over 300. So clearly he's been a productive player with the bat in his hand so far. Swing and a flare hit toward right. Number 26 backs up and takes care of it. 2 away. Up next, Vladimir Guerrero Jr. First at bat for him as he enters play number 3 in the National League batting race.
One of the best hitters in baseball, and he does it with some damage too. Lots of extra base hits. He's in the top 5 in the league.
Belted high in the air out to left. Looking up is Rosario. See you later. Over the wall, a home run. Solo shot here to left. 32 now for the season. And the Pirates are staked to a 1-0 lead.
Yeah, we always talk about how important it is to spot your starter or run it to early in the game, and he does just that, blasting in down bomb that serves notice. They're going to be swinging with the wood here. No better way to get the home crowd into it right out of the gates.
Fernando Tatis Jr. is in with 2 away now as he looks at a called strike 1. He'll enter play here with an average just over 250, 24 home runs, and 76 driven in. Toward the gap in right center. This is going to be a base hit, and he may take that big turn at first.
Boy, after that base knock right there, D-Roll, he extends his hitting streak to 7 games.
Yeah, and you can tell he's made some necessary adjustments at the plate. Anytime you're getting a knock every day of the week, you're doing things right. He's keeping that front shoulder tucked, staying inside the ball, not trying to do too much.
This one's blooped out toward right center field. In there, a base hit. And that runner will hold up at second with 2 aboard now.
Batting 6, the center fielder, Byron Buxton.
Here's Byron Buxton now, as he will take a look at strike 1 on a fastball right down the pipe.
This is exactly the situation you drew up from an offensive standpoint. Good pitcher on the mound, but you got a chance to bury him early in this one.
Sent out to straightaway center field. Luplow able to track it down for the 3rd out. 1 in the inning for the Pirates on this solo home run. We'll head to the top of the 2nd, and the Buccos have an early 1-0 lead. Now to the plate, Franmil Reyes. He brings an average in the 260s into this one. He grounds it sharply to 3rd. On to 1st, and there's 1 gone here to start the 2nd.
Batting 5th, the left fielder.
Take a look at the Pittsburgh Pirates defensive lineup. And if you look at the numbers on this team, defensively, they're in the top 5, fewest errors in the league. Flashing the leather, picking and grinning. Keep an eye on them. They play stout defense.
On to 1st, and there are 2 down. Digging in will be Ryan McBroom. He'll work on keeping this top of the 2nd alive. Good fastball down around the knees there, taken for a strike.
Wouldn't mind a pitcher expanding the zone a little bit more and using his aggressiveness against them.
Line to the right side. That gets down, and he's got himself a base hit.
Boy, just when you're looking for one of those shutdown innings, you get 2 quick outs, D-Roll, then give up a 2-out base hit to extend the inning.
Yeah, you show me a big league ball player that's going to give away an AB. No chance. Everybody's in there grinding every at-bat, every plate appearance. Nice job. Maybe a little 2-out lightning start.
Fastball misses in the dirt as he tried to get him to chase the low one. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Buxton gets there for the catch, and that ends the inning. Indians leave 1. They trail this one 1-0. Josh Bell the next to hit. He's set to lead off the home half of the 2nd.
The first baseman, Josh.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Fly ball out toward left center field. Luplow is there. 1 pitch, 1 out.
Batting 8, the catcher.
Here's how the Indians are setting up on D. You guys, one thing I want you to focus on today when you look at this team on the defensive side of the ball, they're in the top 5 in fielding percentage. They go about their business a certain way. They make all the routine plays, mix in a few flashy ones, and day after day, they give their pitchers the best chance to be successful. Don't sleep on the bottom of the order right there. He broke out all ambush tactics. First pitch fastball, middle in, and he's able to drive that for a nice single.
At the plate, J.C. Cloney. The 0-1 pitch. And he popped him up. Rosario comes on and makes the catch in shallow left for out number 2. So it's back to the top of the order now, and that'll bring up Josh Harrison. First offering on its way. Yes, he pops the first pitch. control behind the plate.
Hey, that's just a great mix of pitches right there, and that's what this guy's going to do if he's going to keep this team off balance.
Goes the other way with a curveball as this is banged into right center. It's a base hit.
The right fielder, number 10.
So now it's Brian Reynolds. And a swing from him yields a foul pop out of play to the right. 0 for 1 here in the early going. Comes set, the 0-1. This is popped up. McBroom has a play, and he makes the catch to retire the side. New inning set to get underway, and that'll bring in the first-year catcher, Donnie Bell. And here's a ball hit in the air, but this will wind up being a foul ball. Into the windup, here comes the 0-1. On the ground to the left side, and a base hit, so the leadoff man is aboard.
Hey, nice AB right there. With the pitcher coming to the plate, your job is to get on in front of him. This should be interesting. Does he get the bunt sign? Do we play a little Billy ball and pull it back and try and play chicklets with the third baseman? See what happens.
And a bunt attempt here with 2 strikes that'll get foul, so he'll become out number 1. First pitch on the way. Ahmed Rosario is in for his second plate appearance as he looks at a ball. It's 1-0.
The offense better get it going right here because they certainly can tell from their dugout. This guy is carrying himself with a presence out on the mound. He's got feel for all his pitches.
Ramirez swings, and this one's hit well to left. Left fielder looking up. A leap at the wall, but he can't bring this one back. It's a home run. It's a 2-run shot to straightaway left. Number 18 for him on the campaign, and the Tribe take a 2-1 lead.
Hey, that's the price you pay right there when you try and sneak a fastball past this guy. Power hitter, and every power hitter in the league knows you got to start with the numero uno, number 1, man. You got to get on the heater and adjust to everything else, and he did just that. Hey, Dan, as a former pitcher, that knock just took him to a 12-game hit streak. Is that in the packet when you're looking over the lineup?
Hey, there's no doubt about that, Hero. You go into a pitcher's meeting, and they're making fully aware of who's hot and who's not, and trust me, they knew.
And he's into second safely with the stolen base. The 0-2. Swinging a ball hit well to the right side, but this will get into the crowd. Ready on 0-2. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Buxton finds some space out there for the catch to retire the side. But 2 come across to score in the inning, courtesy of this 2-run home run. Bottom of the 3rd coming up. It's now 2-1.
We're back. as the Pirates prepare for their at-bats here in the third inning, and this lineup has been terrific for this club all year. They're currently near the top of the league in team batting average, so more often than not, they're going to give opposing pitchers a tough matchup. One player told me before the game they have a solid group of guys in this lineup, but that they also owe a lot of credit to the coaching staff for working tirelessly with them every day to get them ready and keep improving. Really seems to be a total team effort, guys.
Leading up.
All right, Heidi, thank you.
The third baseman, Vladimir.
Ready to deal. Here comes the first pitch. Line drive to center field. And that's in for a base hit, his second in as many trips to the plate. With that, the Buccos have their leadoff man aboard to kick off the inning.
And from the list of stats you never want to hear if you're a pitcher, we have this. It's only the third inning, and he's already allowed more hits than he did in his entire last outing.
And that'll bring up Fernando Tatis Jr. And he puts it on the ground to second. That gets through, and he'll reach base again on his second base hit of the game.
Chalk up another multi-hit game for this guy. He is absolutely on fire. He's been on a nice hot streak as of late, and I don't see it ending anytime soon.
Stepping in now, number 44. He'll take a look at the pitch too low. It's ball one.
Holy smokes. That's the first ball they've taken the entire game so far. They're swinging at everything.
Line hard to center field. Luplo is right there, one down. Throw won't get him.
Good read there at second base to know he could make it to third on the flyout. Now he's only 90 feet away with one out.
So that'll bring in Byron Buxton. A potential tying run for him at third base. First pitch on its way. He swings and sends it in the air to right center field. Center fielder on the run. He tracks it down and makes the play to record the second out.
Now back.
So stepping in is Josh Bell, trying to bring in the tying run from third here. First offering. Ground ball sent back up the middle. Scooped up. Throw on to first is in time, and that snuffs out the Bucco rally as the inning is over. All set for the start of the fourth. And standing in is the veteran outfielder, Eddie Rosario. Just able to get a piece of that for strike one. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Left fielder is on the move. He gets there and makes the play for the first out. And while we have a moment, here's a look at the Pirates' Road to the Show report. Two guys there that this organization has to be happy about right now. In now, Ryan McBroom. As the first pitch to him is swung on and missed for strike one.
Man, he's looking sharp so far. 80% of his first pitches are for strikes. He might be able to go the distance if he keeps this up.
They'll take this in without much trouble, and two are gone here to start the fourth. So now here is Jordan Luplo. Flied out in his first at-bat, so make him 0 for 1 so far. And the pitch. He swings and hits it foul off to the right and out of play.
Hey, usually the second time through the order, you start seeing an incorporation of some more off-speed stuff. But this guy's locating and feeling really good about his fastball. 2 back-to-back.
The tag, and they'll get him at second. And with that, the side is retired. Indians go down 1-2-3. They lead it.
Leading up for the Pirates,
Here's the catcher, Travis d'Arnaud. As the first pitch years have been high, it's ball 1. 1 for 1 with a single so far. Hit back up the middle. And a base hit, so early trouble to lead off the inning.
There's a hard hit ground ball. Pitcher not able to get a glove on it. Hard single up the middle.
Yeah, watch your lips right there, Dan. Sent it back right where it came from.
To the plate now, J.C. Cloney. And they'll indeed have the pitcher squaring around as he puts this one down. To second for 1. On to first, but not in time as he beats it out. Back to the top of the order now. And the ever-versatile Josh Harrison digs in. Wheels and deals. Here's the first pitch. As they look at a breaking. Ball that misses for ball 1.
Hey, struggling to find the release point of that curveball. That wasn't a very good one. Somehow he's just got to find that feel because that's a pitch he's going to need going forward.
And that one misses badly. It's ball 2.
Well, both of those balls have been inside, so if I'm hitting, I'm looking for something I can get my arms extended on. Probably won't come back inside for a third time.
Line to the right side. And that's in there. Base hit. And now this is thrown wildly, just getting it into the infield. They'll hold at second, and there are 2 aboard now.
Dan, if they're going to crack through, this has got to be the opportunity they've been looking for right here. They've had a ton of hits, a ton of people on base, but no one has been able to come up with that big knock.
Well, you know what, Dio? This pitcher's kind of worked around trouble the entire time so far. Another inning brewing right here. Let's see if they can't get a big hit here right here and bust through in this one.
Reyes is over to his right as he puts this one away. 2 down. Next to hit is Vladimir Guerrero Jr. The base knock to the outfield could score the tying run from second. Ready to deal. Here comes the first pitch. Now a swing and a fly ball. And it's a foul ball. He's set. The 0-1. Popped him up. Bell waits on it. He handles it easily, and the inning is over. So it's no runs on 2 hits. Now to the plate, here is Donnie Bell. He singled first time. Time up.
Yeah, guys, everyone knows he's been slumping. Dan, you can certainly attest to this, only amassing a solid 1 hit in your entire career. But pressure's off now. Maybe he gets hot.
Number 44 is right there, and it's a very quick out number 1. Now at the plate is Tanner Tully. He struck out while trying to lay down a bunt last time. Not even close on that swing. No balls and a strike.
It's no wonder this guy's pitch count is so low. If they keep swinging on the first pitch, he's got a real chance to go deep into this one.
And that finds its way into center for a 1-out base hit.
Hey, I've been impressed with this guy. Not only has he thrown the ball well, but now he's mixing in a base hit late in the game, giving his manager options. Whether or not he wants to pinch run, keep him in there, go to the relief. I mean, he's opened up a whole weaponry box for the manager.
And that gets through for a 1-out base hit.
That's got to be frustrating for the pitcher right there. He's well aware of who's having great seasons and who's having the tough seasons at the plate for the opposition. This guy put him in the tough season bucket, and he just gave up a knock to him.
Lifted down the line in left. And it's a foul ball. Tully over at second. Rosario is over at first with 1 away. And he'll reach down to make the catch as he takes that one right off his shoe tops for the 2nd out.
The batter, number 26.
Next up, number 26. And we'll see what he can do here with a pair of runners on base and 2 gone here in the 5th. Oh, that hit him. Let's hope he's okay. No chance to make a play. Let's see if he's okay out there. And time now to see quite where that got him. And it appeared from up here at least, and his actions on the field confirm it. It looked like it got him on his drive leg, which could be problematic, of course, for him. But from the way he's trying to walk it off, I think he's going to try to continue. And that'll bring in Franmil Reyes. He's got an opportunity here in a bases-loaded situation and seems like the right man for the job.
I'd say so. He's the team leader in RBIs. Time for the right man in the right spot.
Looking to keep this a 1-run game. The pitch. Watches a fastball right there for strike 1.
So important getting ahead with the bases loaded. Already a difficult situation, so you don't want to make it any harder by falling behind in the count.
5th inning, 2-1 our score. And another foul ball.
There's a pitch we haven't seen in a while.
It's going to be tough on the hitters if they have to incorporate that into their mindset.
And a breaking ball in the dirt that time for a ball.
Lots of hits given up, but so far no walks. At least he's making them work to get on base. Problem is, they haven't had to work too hard.
High in the air down the right field line. And foul. Hit fairly well out towards straightaway center. He's under it, and that ends the inning. 3 left for the Indians. They still lead it 2-1. Up next is Fernando Tatis Jr. Due up are the 4, 5, and 6 hitters, and they're hoping that this is the part of the lineup that can get something going.
Yeah, only 1 run on the board so far for them. They just haven't had consistently good at-bats.
And this is taken in for out number 1. Next, it'll be number 44. He's singled in 2 trips to the plate thus far. First pitch of the AB on its way. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Rosario is there now, and it's 2 pitches, 2 out. So 2 gone here in the Pirates' 5th, and that'll bring up the speedy outfielder Byron Buxton. First delivery to him. Hit the other way out toward right field. And no trouble for him as he makes the catch to end the inning. 1, 2, 3 go. Here's the first pitch. Hit on the ground down the first baseline. And he'll take it to the bag himself for the out. And now here is Ryan McBroom. A hit in 2 tries for him so far. Takes this the other way to right. That's in for a base hit, and he's 2 for 3.
You don't get too many pitches a day in the big leagues middle cut. His eyes lit up right there. This pitcher's lucky he's not getting another ball from the umpire.
Jordan Luplow is in for the 3rd time now as he takes a called strike. It's 0-1. Ball 1. 2 runs, 9 hits. No errors to this point for the Indians. Reined in, and that's the 2nd out. Striding in is Donnie Bell. He flew out in his last debut. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2. Both teams have 9 hits on the scoreboard. Yanked on the ground down the line. And this will stay inside the third base bag. A fair ball. He's in at second safely as a run will score on the play as well.
And he's one rookie that's not afraid of the moment. That's his 2nd knock of the game. This one a double, and he looks like the type of player that knows he belongs.
Tanner Tully is in with 2 away here as this one swung on and missed for the first strike. Hit softly down the line at first. But this will get foul. It's a ball and 2 strikes.
Hey, I know it's the pitcher at the plate, but he's going to grind it out right here. He's got a chance to help himself, and nothing's a bigger backbreaker to a team than watching the pitcher drive in a run.
Did well just to make contact there as he spoils off a good changeup. Again, a 1-2. Liner towards second, but right there is the second baseman, and that will retire the side. A run for the Indians on the RBI double. So that'll bring up Josh Bell. 0 for 2 with a fly ball and a ground out on his line to this point. Ready to deliver. Here comes the first pitch. Swing and a ball line hard towards short. But right there to glove it is the shortstop for the first out. So with 1 away, time for a check of our current division standings. And you can see these guys trail by 4 games in the division race entering play today. Stepping up is Travis d'Arnaud. Singled in his last at-bat. Hit hard towards center. Again, a nice clean base hit, his 3rd of the game. Dan, it seems like they've had his number all game long.
Well, they've been treating him like a punching bag out there. As we take a look at the line, you could see that he's given up double-digit hits, and things don't look like they're going to get any better. He might not last much longer.
At the plate now, J.C. Cloney. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Long run for the center fielder. He tracks it down and makes the play to record the second out.
Number 5.
And that'll bring up Josh Harrison. He's looking for hit number 3 here in this at-bat. First offering on its way as he'll swing and pop this one up near second base. Number 26 is there, and he makes the catch to retire the side. Pirates are down on just 4 pitches. Score holds. It's 3-1. So the lineup flips over and digging in, Ahmed Rosario. It was a base hit last time up. A little tardy on that swing as it's well wide of first.
It's going to be back to some serious tee work if he can't put that pitch in play right in his wheelhouse.
And it's quickly 0-2. Nothing in 2 count and the pitch. Hit out towards second. Fielded cleanly. And the throw to first is in time, so the leadoff man is gone here to start inning number 7. Jose Ramirez will stride in, but first we take you back to the 3rd as you take another look here at his 2-run homer that had him rolling early on. And now a pitch on the way.
Off the plate, ball 1.
We're in the 7th inning with a good finish brewing. 3-1 our score. Sent on the ground out to second. Scooped up. And they'll have no play as he reaches first base safely. So that'll go down as an E4 as he certainly had his problems that time at second base. Stepping in next, number 26. 2 hits in 3 at-bats for him in this one. Strike 1 to start the at-bat. Here's the 0-1 pitch. Fastball, and he's quickly in the hole, 0-2. There's a line drive base hit to left field. Ramirez rounds third and is digging for the plate. He will score as they push their lead to 3 now.
Hey, Dero, that's a big RBI right there to stretch this lead to 3. Takes a lot of pressure off your pitcher going into the bottom part of the inning.
Yeah, Dan, no doubt. As an offense, all you're trying to do is put your pitchers in positions to be successful. Giving them that 3-run cushion has to make you feel good.
Timing just to tick off there as this one's fouled off to the right. Very weakly on the ground. Runner at second here with 1 man out. Grounded back up the middle. Reined in. And he'll whip this one over to first, and he gets his man for the second out. Next, it'll be Eddie Rosario. No hits for him yet in the game despite his team's offensive onslaught. Swung out and missed that time. It's 0-1. Lifted the other way out to left center. Long run for the center fielder. He gets there to make the play, and that ends the inning. But a run will score in the inning on this RBI double. Now into the box, Brian Reynolds flew out last time up.
This is the part of the game where I think we really start seeing what teams are made of, both in terms of battling back, showing some resiliency, and in terms of knowing how to play with the lead, locking down that W.
And that's into the gap and should be extra bases. And he'll pull into second here with nobody out.
He just tattoos this ball right here. Tried to sneak a fastball in on him? No way. Drives it to deep left center field gap, and that was a nice job to get the barrel around in time to score that baby up.
Into the box now, Vladimir Guerrero Jr. As he'll wait out a breaking pitch here that finds the zone for strike one. So far, 2 for 3 in this one. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Center fielder giving chase, and he tracks it down. Nice play for the first out. So the next to bat will be Fernando Tatis Jr. He was retired after popping out in his last at-bat.
Yeah, I don't mind him trying to drive the ball in the air, but he can't collapse the backside, and that's exactly what he did in his last at-bat. Look for him to stay a little taller and keep that upper half a little bit more over him.
Number 26 takes charge out there, and he stays with it for the second out. Throw back to second. In now for Cleveland, Ryan McBroom. He's 2 for 3 thus far. And he throws the fastball by him here, 0-1.
He's having a great day at the dish. His timing is spot on. His pitching staff's going to have to find a different way of attacking him.
Now here's the pitch. Smoke toward third. He's right there. Throw on to first in time, so the leadoff man is set down to open up inning number 8. So next to bat will be Jordan Luplow. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. To short. On to first, and he's breezing through the 8th here with 2 quick outs. Now it'll be Donnie Bell. 2 for 3 with a double on his line so far. No balls and a strike to count. 0-1 count and the pitch.
Hey, I still believe in my heart the best pitch is a well-executed fastball down and away, and that's exactly what that is. He swings at that. That's off the end of the bat. That's not hard contact at all, and that's an easy out for the defense.
Reynolds has it for out number 3. Now to bat, number 44. We're in the 8th now, and nothing's changed out there on the mound.
Well, I've been very impressed with how this starter's going about his business, Matt. He's looked really sharp, and it's hard to know if it's had any effect. But getting that early lead from this offense could have really helped settle him in.
And that's a base hit. So a little first pitch swinging there as he's on to kick off the inning.
Hey, excellent job right there, leading off the inning with a base hit. We got to keep this line moving. We cannot stop. Nobody can make an out. We have to find a way to put 2 men, maybe 3 men, put some pressure on this defense.
At the plate, Byron Buxton in there. Now the throw. And it skips in as he steals the bag easily. Lifted in the air out towards left center. Rosario comes on and makes the catch in shallow left for out number 1. So now to the plate, Josh Bell. And he hasn't quite had the same fortune at the plate as many of his teammates. No hits for him so far. As he rips it on the ground to second. He's got it, and there's out number 2.
Now batting, catcher.
Stepping in once again is Travis Garneau. Tying run standing on deck, which means he'll be looking to get on base any way he can. Becomes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Swing and a liner. And this is going to be his 4th hit of the game, as this should wind up as extra bases. And the runner from third scores as they try and work their way back into this one. It's now a 4-2 game. So much of this game is situational hitting, guys. Nice job there.
Yeah, you've got to find a way to pick your teammates up when you're given the chance, and he doesn't try to do too much right here. He just takes what's there. Safely on second, and his buddy is high-fiving teammates in the dugout.
Emmanuel Clase will come on to pitch now as he'll move into the 8th spot in the lineup on the double switch here. Roberto Perez will also come on now as he'll move into the pitcher's number 9 hold in the order here on that double switch. Pulled toward right center field. Luplo will get there, and he puts it away to retire the side. But the Pirates get a run here on the RBI double. On to the ninth inning from Todd Javeri enters from the pen to start the ninth inning, as he'll try to keep the score right where it is heading to the bottom of the ninth. So here is Roberto Perez, and you see that average below the dreaded Mendoza line. Ninth inning underway now as the first pitch is taken for a called strike. Javeri is a reliever known for forcing contact. Not a huge strikeout guy most of the time, but he also doesn't issue a lot of free passes either.
There's a couple of keys to being a good reliever. One, if you have great stuff and you strike everybody out, or like this guy, not afraid to throw the ball in the strike zone. He has good stuff, not great stuff. He's not afraid to let his defense help him out and make some plays.
Bounce it to the left side. Throw on to first, 2 gone. And now, Jose Ramirez, who comes into this appearance in the midst of a 1-for-4 day. And there's a strike right down the heart of the plate, 0-1.
Hey, this guy has come in and just done his job. Period, the end. Chance to toss.
Hit high and deep out to left. Racing back the left fielder. Now a leaping effort at the wall, but he comes up empty. This one is gone. Home run.
They still have the bottom of the ninth to try and stage a comeback, but one thing that's not coming back is this blast to extend the lead to 3. Nice knowing you've got some room for error, especially on the road.
3 for 4 so far, and seeing it well in this ball game. 2-0 now. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Back up the middle. And a good effort on the dive that time, but this will get by him for a base hit. And he'll make it to second base now with 2 gone.
You'd think they'd stop pitching to this guy by now. He's been torching them all weekend, and he stays hot here with another extra base hit. They'll be happy when this series is over, so they don't have to deal with this dude anymore.
Here comes the 0-1. Strike 2 as the fastball is let go.
Boy, this is one of those ABs you like to hit the rewind button on. Put himself in a tough spot now.
A swing and a miss. That retires the side, and that will do it. Indians strike for 1 on this solo homer. Last chance coming up for the Pirates. It's now ready to go for the last half of the inning, and that'll bring forth the veteran outfielder, Josh Harrison. First pitch on the way, fouled away. 0-1 count, and the pitch. Swing and a liner. Rosario is there, and that's not the start to the bottom of the ninth this crowd was hoping for. 1 away. Digging in, the switch hitter, Brian Reynolds. It was a 2-bagger for him in his last at-bat, and he fouls this one off. 1 out, nobody on. Lifted the other way down the left field line. Rosario is there, and quickly 2 are gone here, and it's not looking good for the home 9. At the plate now is Vladimir Guerrero Jr. He needs to make something happen. They're down to their final out here in the ninth. High fly ball out to straightaway center. He brings it in, and the Indians have taken the rubber match of this 3-game set as this ball game is over.
Yeah, they needed him a little bit earlier in this one, but he takes the mound in the 8th and records the final 4 outs. 4 outs saved. Job well done.
5-2 the final today. Cleveland led this game from the 3rd inning on and never wavered. Tanner Tully.
Happy Friday, baseball fans. Welcome to Inside the Show. Looking first at the NL Central, the Reds put together 10 total hits as they defeated the Pirates at PNC Park 9-6. In other Pirates news, starting pitcher Will Crow has been placed on waivers by the club. Entering the day's action, the Pirates are in third place in the NL Central, 4.5 games back, while the Reds are second in the division, 2.5 games out of first. The Los Angeles Dodgers knocked out 12 hits as a team as they crushed the Cubs 7-1. In the standings, the Dodgers are in fourth place in the NL West. They trail by 8.5 games, while the Cubs sit in fourth place in the National League Central Division, 9 games back. The Nationals got 12 hits in this one as they pulverized the Braves 6-0. As of today, the Braves sit in third place in the National League East Division, 11.5 games out of first. And the Nationals are fourth in the division. They're 19.5 games out of first. The Giants totaled 13 hits as a team as they defeated the visiting Fightin' Phils 6-5. As of right now, the Giants sit in third place in the National League West Division. They're 7.5 games out of first. And the Phillies are in first place in the NL East. They are enjoying a 5.5 game advantage. The Red Sox racked up 11 hits as a team as they blew out the Jays 10-2. Entering the day's action, the Red Sox are in fourth place in the AL East. They're 15.5 games out of first, while the Blue Jays are third in the division, 9.5 games behind first. Dylan Cease collected his 8th win overall, leading the White Sox over the Astros 6-2. Heading into the day, the White Sox are in first place in the AL Central, 3.5 games ahead of second, and the Astros are leading the AL West, 1 game ahead of second. The Cleveland Indians grabbed 13 hits in the game as they grabbed the win over the visiting Twins 8-6. As of today, the Indians are in second place in the AL Central. They're 3.5 games back, while the Twins are third in the division, 5.5 back. And that's what's happening around the baseball world heading into today. Join us again tomorrow for the latest from around Major League Baseball. Playoff contending teams are making their final push to the end of the year. Welcome to Inside the Show. Looking first at the NL East, the Cincinnati Reds combined to give up just 5 hits as they took down the Fish in Miami 4-1. As of right now, the Marlins are in last place in the NL East. They're over 20 games out of first. And the Reds are in second place in the NL Central. They trail first by 4 games. The Milwaukee Brewers grabbed the 4-game series sweep as they bested the Cubbies at Wrigley Field 7-3. Entering the day's action, the Cubs are in fourth place in the NL Central, 13 games out, while the Brewers are atop the division, 4 games up. The St. Louis Cardinals pitched well, allowing only 3 hits as they grabbed the extra innings win over the Mets 4-2. Hi there, everyone. Welcome to this special postseason edition of Inside the Show. For the seventh and final game of the Major League Baseball World Series, the Brewers totaled 11 hits as they got a win over the Astros in Houston, clinching the World Series championship. It has been a storybook season for them, and they will look to repeat as champions next year.